So yet again, oh dear, dear, dear. The giant solar farm the size of Durham, almost 3,000 acres of glorious Yorkshire countryside are to be carpeted with Chinese panels, which, by the way, becomes more important as we go on with this one. So as tall as a double-decker bus, and thanks to Red Ed's green zealotry, there's not a thing locals can do. And it is part of this fucking occult religion of, well, depopulation. There's no two doubts about it. Remember, they're not only fucking happy with covering arable farmland with, Chinese solar panels, while dimming the skies, admitting to dimming the skies to limit the amount of sunlight which plants need, to grow. But we'll make them tall to make sure that, surface area covered in darkness underneath, And what the fuck is that going to do to soil over time? But, dear, dear. Meanwhile, China has secretly installed kill switches and solar panels sold to the West, which could see Beijing plunge its enemies into darkness in the event of World War III. And I keep thinking about, honestly, King Camp Gillette's, that hideous, what was it? The Human Drift, yeah. I can also think of C.S. Lewis's That Hideous Strength, which is a book everybody should read. Because of the mindset of some of the characters in the story. I mean, these people long ago were saying, hey, listen, just a wee heads up here. And you look at fine authors like Anthony C. Sutton, Wall Street and the Rise of Hitler. What was it? Wall Street and the Bolshevik Revolution, blah, blah, blah. Fine books that everyone should read, because you realise that it was funding from Western nations who you would have thought would have been opposed to communist nations that created them. Yeah. Every country is Masonically controlled, but in the bigger narrative, Look, if you don't even get that, watch Death Race 2000, which is hilarious, but it also externalizes in that they were talking about, this post, whatever humanist dystopian future where this killing of, for a duration of time, X amount of the population, no matter who they are, is for the betterment of mankind, humankind, blah, 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 and anybody involved in disrupting that, well, for example, in one instance, it was the French. Now, I mean, I think bloody George Orwell said it best in 1984, but, he really was dropping the hint that it was what even then we were already living in, I mean, at some point in this narrative, they're just giving you the wee hint here that, all these electric cars, let's face it, it's not just solar panels, and most things that really shouldn't have been from China are being built and shipped across. But the future narrative, it's the Chinese, and everything's out, all these cars, every form of transportation, energy. So, if you want to just turn the world into a shithole overnight, well, look no further. And it is, you look at that Atlas Shrugged again by Ayn Rand, and I'm still not fucking finished it. This speech. It's so long-winded. I'm 900 and whatever the fuck pages in, I think about 970, whatever, but long-winded. Oh, dear God. I think she could have condensed it in about 100, maybe 200, but fuck. Anyway, I'm off at tangents again, but am I? Look at this prepared narrative of future enemies and, we never saw this coming. Think about it. Anything to do with any ounce of common sense. Would you have done any of it? Would you, as a Western nation, sent your industrial base to communist nations, knowing that there was wealth going out the country and the destruction of jobs en masse? and still call yourself, whatever. But, meanwhile, every Western nation owes debt to, well, who? Yeah? It's all by design, that's for sure. Anyway, a thumb up.